Hello, everybody. Joe Bagdones here. Welcome back for another episode of MUV LUV Total Eclipse. The last episode I'm recording before taking a 5-day break to go up and see my family again. Wasn't expecting it to be right now, but they're like, hey, you want to come up over Labor Day? I'm like, sure, no problem. Well, Labor Day's a Monday. Today's Thursday. I got a call from them today, like, so when you coming up, like, tomorrow? I'm like, huh? I'm like, oh, shit, fuck, long weekend. They want to hang out over the weekend. Not everyone is a fucking piece of shit who's taking work off for the next, like, 3 months. So I'm like, yeah, I'll be up in, around, like, 10 a.m., yeah. So, I gotta go pack a bag and get ready for my overnight drive. Because it's like, depending on the traffic and like what roads are under construction, it's like maybe a 6.5 to 8 hour drive, depending on how much shit I hit near like New York and fucking Jersey. Fuck Jersey. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah. So if I come back next episode and I don't remember anything that's happened besides Yui getting, oh god, what would you even describe her fucking relationship status right now? Familiarly cock-blocked, I guess, and now her only choice is to vicariously live out her romance with her half-brother through her friend slash rival Kriska. Ugh. Anyway, let's see how this fucking mess plays out, huh?
すべて夢であってほしかった。
Yeah, it's kind of a heavy heavy load to just get dropped right on you. Oh, and one thing that sucks is I'm gonna miss my like HelloFresh delivery and not be able to get it in like until like 3 days have passed when I come back home. So I'm probably just gonna have to like bring it inside and like, oh cool, fucking spoiled food everywhere and toss it all. That's gonna be great. Because it's the holiday. They're like, oh, we'll do you a solid and drop it off 2 days early. I'm like, great, thanks. Because now it's within the time period where it's like, oh, can't even cancel it anymore for this week, so it's fucked. Just gonna be sitting on my front steps.
アルゴス招待は至急 C108 ブリーフィングルームに集合せよ。繰り返す。アルゴス招待は至急。
What's going on?
あ、高村注意じゃねえの？
おや、皆さんお揃いで。
注意、具合はどうですか？
あ
The answer is no. She
あ、
feels
私は大丈夫
terrible.
だ。
Don't overdo things. You're still recovering, you hear?
ああ、
Hmm?
さあ、急いでください。大事な要件がありますからね。
大事な要件？
Could it be? Okay, double time, everybody. Let's go!
貴様らに集まってもらったの
Don't
は
double time inside.
開発スケジュールについて
No
の
running in the halls.
重要伝達を行うためだ。
I knew it. Now this is about my report. Yeah, we did bring it up to Heinemann.
本件に関してはハイネマンさんより直接ご説明いただく。ではよろしくお願いします。
皆さん、XFJ 計画も終盤に差し掛かり、いよいよ94セカンドも仕上げに入る時期に来ていま
Thing
す。
basically just needs a spit shine and it's good to go.
現在はご存知の通り、ソ連との試験中ですが、これさえ終わってしまえば、あとは特に何があるわけでもありません。しかし、ここに来て、その計画に若干修正を加えようかと。きっかけは、一通の上申書と、それに添付されていた詳細な提案書でした。
Aw, thank you.
実に細かな改修提案でした。いや、素晴らしい。
Hell yeah!
そこで、我が社といたしましては、もう少し94セカンドに手を入れてみようかと思ったわけなのです。
やったな、ゆうや。
ですが、
Oh,
この回収は提案書に基づくものではありません。
Wait, what?
では高村中尉、お願いできるかな。
はい。
This is...
これって。いや、でも、
Mhm. Are you shitting me?
何どうしたの？
Yeah, you're not much of a gearhead, are you?
ブラックウィドウ2。
Oh, fuck!
だよな。どう見ても。
Yo, we're fucking reviving the F-23?
はいはい、皆さんどうしましたか。話を続けますよ。
It's the Black Widow 2, no two ways about it. Bantam of the Stealth TSF that lost to the FY-22 Raptor during the Advanced Tactical Surface Fighter program.
そもそも
The
この
YF?
最
Did I
終
say
仕様
FY? I think I did.
計画の初期段階で私が日本側に提案し準備してきたものです。これが公表されていなかった理
People in the
由は
aviation
ス
community
ケジュールや
fucking
予算の
love
関係上
test aircraft that never made it
XFJ
to
計
full
画が
production.
この段階まで到達できるかどうかが疑問視されてい
The
たから
fucking
です。
111 Aardvark being one of the darling little boys of fucking nerds online.
つまりここに来てこの最終仕様の実装が決定したのは
And the F-23 being another
あなた
one.
方のおかげなのです。あなた方の日々の努力が遅延していたスケジュールを巻き返し予想以上の開発成果を上げ、その結果が94セカンドフェーズ3に結実したのです。
Uranui's second phase 3.
94セカンドフェーズ2は原型機を可能な限り安価に回収する点において日本とアメリカに非常に有益な結果を残しました。
Mm-hmm.
その成果は我がボーニングも帝国軍も高く評価しています。ですがここに来て図らずもその限界が見えた形になってしまいましたね。
ピエールクトか。
Uh-huh.
その通り。戦術機を知り尽くした私から見れば先日の試験結果はパイロットの技量以上のものが影響しています。かたや限られた予算内でギリギリの差し引きをした機体、かたや国家予算を潤沢に投入した超ハイスペックモデル。
Yeah, that's fair.
その意
You
味
can't
で
chalk it all up to the
94
fucking
セカンドは
Skrull Twins, huh?
仮に負けたとしても非常に優秀なコストパフォーマンスを実証しています。ですが
Definitely gonna get a
日
return
本
on your
帝国
investment
と
with
ソビエ
Uranui's
ト
second.
が設計の要求仕様も運用前提も異なる機体を同じ土俵で比較しその優劣で評価をするというならこちらにも考えがある。ボーニングはそのような屈辱を良しとはしませんのでね。高村中尉と私でブリッジス少尉の追加回収要望を詳細に検証した結果、最終仕様の想定性能とほぼ合致することが分かりました。これには私自身驚きました。いや、嬉しかったとも言えますね。
No, brilliant minds think alike.
質問いいですか？
どうぞ。
Yeah, dumb it down.
それ、ステルス機ってことでいいんですよね？
その通りです。ご覧の通り、かつて私が手掛けた YF23 の影響下にあることは否定しません。
Just kind of merge them together now. What? Hyman worked on the Black Widow too?
とはいえ、94セカンドフェーズ3の機体形状はステルス性能そのものより風力制御と近接格闘戦の要求から導き出されたもの
Drank a
で
bunch of
す。
coffee last night, and then I went for a run in the morning. Damn near went into cardiac arrest, and now I'm drinking more coffee. You know, microdosing to get back to normal levels. Makes sense. There are two main reasons the Raptor beat out the Black Widow 2. An excessive emphasis on close quarters combat and production costs. With the US military transitioning to a G-bomb based operational doctrine, and FY-23's close quarters capabilities were deemed I hate that word. I know it's super and florus, but I know the emphasis and like the purr gets kind of like drowned out. Yeah, that. Along with its excess performance. Make fun of me all you want. Fuck you. I probably have brain damage from, like, inhaling jet fuel. It's been 10 years, but word is no TSF has ever come close to touching the Black Widow 2 in terms of raw specifications. Lieutenant Takamura's Takemika Zuchi would probably give it a run for its money in close quarters combat. Still, once you factor in the FY23 stealth capabilities and versatility, Takemika Zuchi's left eating dust. God damn. I have a hunch the Shiranui Second is about to become a frickin' monster!
ってことは、ラプターにも勝てるかもってこと？
Maybe. I can see it happening, yeah. Since both machines would have stealth capabilities, we just need to get up close undetected. Yeah, and finally on an even playing field. Provided we could, our superior dogfighting capabilities would give us the edge. Though, that's assuming the fight is taking place under some very specific conditions.
なるほど。じゃあそれは、ビエルクト戦にも言えることだよな。しかもあっちは、ステルス機じゃないし。
それはどうかな。レーダーに耐えるほど距離を稼げるかどうかが疑問だし、近接戦闘能力は向こうのが上だし。
Mm-hmm. We won't know if they're a cut above the Shiranui unless we give it the all-new, all-improved Shiranui second a spin.
よろしいですか？
And the Soviets also have something, better at detecting pilots than radar.
はい、どうぞ。
ステルス性ってベータには通用しませんよね。最前線である日本で運用する戦術機にどうしてそれが必要なんですか？
Let's them flex their muscles, so that way the other big countries know that they can't be pushed around.
だからこそ私の提案は開発計画からオミットされていたのですよ。実際この最終強化モジュールの製造予算はボーニングが持っています。追加提案としてね。
Yeah, that's how it is.
それに真のステルス能力は機体形状だけでは成立しません。防振、防音、排熱対策、
It ain't
アク
just
テ
a
ィブステ
fancy
ルス
paint
を
job
成立
either.
させる各種電子装置など
Though
が
the
占め
paint
る
is
割合
a
が
closely
はるか
guarded
に
secret
高いの
by
です。
the U.S. government for like the F-22.
先ほども言いましたが、この形状はあくまで空力制御と近接戦を重視したもの。そのあたりを混同しないでくださいね。
はい、わかりました。ありがとうございました。
さて、この94セカンドフェーズ3ですが、すでに乾燥用の電子機器や最終強化モジュールは完成しています。
All right, they're just sitting at the warehouse.
組み立てにかか
when you
る
get
時間
fucking
も
bolted
大
on.
したことはないでしょう。皆さん、急ピッチで仕上げて、周
Just
り
need
の
to
国々
upload
の
some
度肝を
some
抜
new
いてやって
software
く
to
だ
the
さい。
systems and fucking slap in the new boxes and you're good to go.
ただし、乾燥するのはブリッジス少尉の1番機のみとします。
Makes sense.
2番機は性能比較試験用に残す。安心してください、マナンダル少尉。フェーズ3、2番機は予備部品から新規に組み上げる予定ですので、少々時間をいただくことには
Yeah,
なり
we
ま
got
す
enough parts to do one of them, and just you're getting the scraps.
まあ、わかったよ。
So Heinemann had all his ducks in a row all along. Even if Japan had pulled the plug on the project, he would have upgraded the Shiranui second anyway.
それにしても隊長、比較試験中にこんなことしてソ連怒りませんかね。
無論最終的に伝達はする。だがソ連側に何か言いたいことがあるならそれは政府間で協議すべき問題だ。我々の責務は計画の推進、
Yeah, and
そ
that
れ
means
を果たす
win.
のみだ。
了解。日本もいろいろ大変っすね、高村中尉。
いや、現時点では XFJ 計画のみが日本政府に正式承認された次期戦術機開発計画だ。ソ連の都合を寸尺する必要などない。
Yeah, we're just we're not
な
doing
おこの
anything
回
weird.
収
We're
は
just
極秘
moving
に
up the
進める。
timetable for things that have already been approved.
情報の取り扱いには厳重に注意せよ。この後各セクションごとにミーティングがある。時間と場所を伝達するぞ。
So the Shiranui's second Phase 3 is modeled after the Black Widow 2, and we have its lead designer on board. Yeah, now I remember. these are the machine's final specifications, yeah, it all makes sense in hindsight. It wasn't Shiranui. It's a Black Widow 2 with its armor stripped out. Also explains why Colonel Hardwick was acting so coy. But why did they want Vincent and I to see that? Did Yui know that was a Black Widow 2 all along? Did Heinemann keep her in the dark too? Well, it doesn't really matter. Should be happy I got my way in the end. And that couldn't have happened if she didn't pass along my report to Heinemann. So, thank you, Yui. I promise I'll live up to your expectations. Yui, Lieutenant Takamura.
ブリッジ少尉。どうした？
Nothing much. Just wanted to say thanks. To be honest, never imagined you'd agree to my request so readily.
そうか。嬉しそうだな。
Hell yeah, I am. For good reason. Did you know this is the first time in all these months we've been working together that one of my requests has turned out so well?
そうか。ならばあの機体でベールクトに勝る結果を出してくれ。
She's just screaming on the inside. Leave it to me.
期待している。なんだ？何かま
You're
だ。
being weird. Well, haven't you been pushing yourself a little too much on this one?
いや、そんなことはないが
I。mean, he's picking up on the signals you're putting out. He just doesn't get it. I mean, but how could he? Hyman said this part was originally going to be omitted from the development plan, didn't he? So I was thinking, you're not just doing this for me, are you? I mean, it's none of my business. The damn thing is almost a carbon copy of the Black Widow 2. It's been a lot of work to get everything in place. Sure, Heinemann will be just fine. You're still recovering, so I can't help but worry about you.
何も問題はない。変に気にしなくていい。とにかく、機体の能力を引き出すことだけを考えてくれれば、それでいいんだ。
Well, if you say so. I just wanted to say I really appreciate all you've done for me. Not like you adopted my proposal in the end, but you see where I'm going with this, right?
ああ、そうだな。だが、
Yeah,
結果が同じだと思えるなら、それでいいじゃないか。
yeah, totally. She still seems kinda down. I heard she crashed for the entire day yesterday. She's been overworking herself something crazy. Oh yeah, are you free this evening?
あ、そうだな。調整は聞くが、なんだ？ミーティングか何かか？
No, nothing so serious. I just thought we could have dinner together, you know, as a way to say thanks. We haven't celebrated your return yet, so tonight would be my treat. What do you say?
あ、
What's up? Yeah, just a dude taking his little sister out to Applebee's. Oh, I see. Still feeling a bit weak, right? Better take a rain check in that.
以前、
What?
以前、私の作った肉じゃがを美味しいと言ってくれたことがあったな。
Yeah, I did.
今度、完成版を食べてみたいと。
Yeah, I totally did.
食べてみないか？
What?
今日、食べてみないか？
Oh man, that'd be great. But if I let you cook, then it wouldn't be my treat.
久しぶりに食べたくなって今日作ろうと思っていたんだ。
Uh-huh, sure.
艦長じゃないのでさすがに私たちの分くらいしか作れないのだが、もしそれでもよければ。
Well, if you insist, I'll just name the time and place.
今から材料を買いに行こう。リルフォートに。
Immediately? Okay, sure. Guess I can help you carry the bags at least.
では30分後に正門前で待ち合わせだ。いいな？わかったな。
Yes, Crystal. Front gate, 30 minutes. Oh, man, you're awfully excited about this.
興奮などしていない。とにかく約束したからな。
Simple as. Sure thing, boss. She's practically jumping up and down with excitement. Well, seems like she's cheered up, so all's well that ends well. Well, I better get ready. Well, they've cleaned up things nicely so far. What's up? Something on your
い
mind?
や、人の意志というものは本当に素晴らしいと思ってな。
What do you mean?
あの惨事からたった20日ほどで街をここまで復興させてしまうと、
People are adaptable animals. Yeah.
苦しみも悲しみも乗り越え日常を取り戻すため、
Ooh, you got the fucking turtleneck?
明日へ進むため
Nice.
力強く懸命に歩み続ける。人とは強いものなのだな。
Mm-hmm. Overcoming sorrow and hardship, huh? Well, I can really respect that sort of mindset. Not something I could do myself. Not before I came here, at least. It took me forever to make peace with my lot in life. Just lashing out the world, huge chip on my shoulder. I'm looking back lately and, man, was I a piece of work or what?
そうだな。傍から見ている分際で乗り越えたなどと随分と傲慢な物言いをしてしまった。ありのままを受け入れ前に進まざるを得ないということなのかもしれないな。
Yeah.
ところで
What?
何か私に言うことはないのか？
What?
その
Yeah, you
い
look
つも
good.
と比べて違うところや変化のようなものに対して
Interesting design on
何
the
か思う
coat.
ところはないのか？
It's not bad. I actually think it's pretty nice, but it's got a lot going on. A lot of straps and buttons. Not quite Kingdom Hearts level, but I guess.
せめてダメならダメで何かリアクションがないといたたまれないんだ。
Oh, fucking. I was gonna say short skirt, but it's not that short. She's got fucking legs that go, you know. Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, wearing your civvies for a change, huh?
そうだ。悪いか。
That's not quite what I'd say. Not in those words.
今日食材を調達する場所に軍曹では行きにくいんだ。
Oh, farmer's
仕方が
market?
ないだろう。
It's been forever since I've been to a farmer's market. Dude, there's no need to get mad. That's one nice thing about going back home is fucking out in the boonies. So you just drive by and there's those unmanned farmer stalls where you just stop off and like drop a few bucks in the box and get some fresh produce. Okay, you win. I'll confess, alright? I've never seen you in anything except your uniform before, so I was just too surprised to offer any wisecracks. You've seen her in a bikini. See, this is what I'm talking about. Once you miss the right moment, it's too late to say anything, or you'll end up looking like a tryhard.
そのでは似合ってないと思っているのでは。
What? No! I mean, you look very you in your uniform, but there's nothing wrong with the way you look now. Yeah, that's just how you normally look.
一緒に歩くのが恥ずかしいなどと思っているのでは。
Oh, come on. Have some confidence for a change. Even Kriska would laugh at you if she heard that. She doesn't even have the concept of makeup or fashion. But, do you see her going around worrying about what other people think?
何？
Well, I can't picture Kriska busting her gut laughing at you, but I get the idea.
そこではない。化粧がどうこうとかどうして知っているんだ？もしやビアチェロは少尉に名前で呼ぶように言ったりしたことと関係あるのではないか？
Back up a bit. I don't think I mentioned that to you.
ああ。
Easy save. Just be like, I've noticed that you guys just do that. So, maybe you're fixated on it because it's a Japanese thing or one of your quirks, but I swear we've been over this.
何をだ？
In America, calling somebody by their first name doesn't mean we're particularly close or has some special significance or whatever. Everyone called me Yuya in the US Army. I mean, everyone. You remember Leon, right? He called me that, and the dude wouldn't even piss on me if I was on fire. Besides, he's been calling me Yuya since day one. Same with Stella and Teresa. Why are you always bringing up Kriska, man? I'm so confused. We went went out to celebrate Ania's recovery the other day. That's when I learned she had no idea about fashion or makeup.
Huh?
I was thinking about getting Ania a present, but since the two of them are always together, I figured it'd be a bad look not to get Kriska a little something too. So I asked her what she wanted, and that's how the whole makeup thing came up.
そうだったのか。
There's a lot of bullshit going on between our countries right now, but we fought side by side with them when the chips were down. Figured it's only fair to call them war buddies, you know?
戦友か。
Can't stand on formalities with them forever. Even a complete asshole like me managed to find a place where I belong. Why not them too?
ゆうや。
Hey, Yui?
なんだ。
Tell me if there's anything you want. I was thinking of buying something as a welcome back present. That's actually why I came shopping with you.
ああ。
So yeah, tell me if something catches your eye.
うん。
What's the matter?
いや、気にしなくていい。もう、私が気にすべきことではない。
You lost me again.
ああ、すまない。ここ最近、私なりに思うところがあってな。気を抜くと、すぐそのことを考えてしまうんだ。
Yep, you guys' relationship just got a lot simpler and a little more complicated, but in a different way. I wouldn't worry about it so much. You're still recovering, and there's a whole lot on your plate.
あ
But if you ever want to talk,
あ
feel free to reach out to me, alright? I'll always be there for you. Least I could do for a war buddy, you know what I'm saying? Way to just fucking twist the knife. Lead developer of a joint international project isn't a sinecure by any stretch of the imagination. And on top of her official duties, Yui has to deal with her command role in actual TSF battles, the aftermath of an attempt on her life, and the need to readjust the project's timeline the moment she set foot back on base. Yeah, I understand she's in a difficult position, and she's a completely type A personality, but still, it's amazing she hasn't collapsed from the stress alone. That's why I want to help her any way I can, even if I can only make her life just a little bit easier.
筋金入りというか、なんというか。
Yep, brain smooth, no complicated thoughts.
体がないのがわかるだけに、我ながら痛々し
Yeah, that just makes it sting. What was that?
い。いや、ありがとう、ゆうや。回帰祝いも相談も、今はその気持ちだけで十分だ。
Well, if you say so. Can't really force these things. We will talk once she's ready to do so, and I'll be ready to lend her an ear when that happens.
食材の調達を急ごう。せわしなく追い立てられながら作るのは味気ないからな。
Yeah, people don't appreciate it when you fucking try to pry open their issues like they're an oyster. Just bust out the shucking knife and go. Oh, right. I need to let it simmer for a while. Something about the pepper bringing out the flavor, was it?
いや、単に食材を煮込むのではなく、胡椒を煮汁になじませるのに手間がかかるんだ。一度軽く煮た後、
I just throw everything into the pressure cooker and, you know, just fucking wait 30 minutes. Sorry, I thought we were in a hurry? Isn't this the time for Chef Takamura's impromptu cooking lessons? Oh, this isn't the time.
ああ、そうだな。
Yeah, we gotta fucking beat all the housewives to get the good stuff.
この人参と玉ねぎ、じゃがいもは。
Never have too many potatoes. So this is why Yui couldn't go out in uniform. There's a black market in the Japanese part of town. Is there? Hard to believe Miss Rules and Regulations is buying organic produce in a black market just to make nikujaga for me.
じゃがいも。
You know the world isn't gonna end if they're not perfect, right?
じゃがいもはこの料理の要だからな。
Yeah, it's basically
煮崩れに
beef
強
stew.
そうなものを
You
特
need
に吟味
potatoes
し
in
な
your
けれ
beef
ば。
stew.
お嬢ちゃん、うちの野菜はどれも天然物の最高級だよ。培養野菜なんかと違って生きがいいんだ。どれを選んだって間違いはないさ。
あ、はい。
もしかして新婚さんかい？いいね、軍人さん。新妻の手料理。テロを生き延びた甲斐があったってもんだね。
Yeah, it really puts things in perspective, huh? Actually, we don't have that kind of Huh? What's up, Yui?
すまないゆうや。向かいのネオ浅草で少し時間を潰していてもらえないか。
Sure. Eh, it is what it is. Lady didn't mean anything by it, but we're superior and subordinate. Well, that's to make things super awkward for you.
照れない照れない。あいよこれ。旦那さんが基地を守ってくれたサ
Oh
ービ
yeah,
スだ。
all about the free shit. That's why I like farmers markets. You know, there's more of a human element to it than, you know, just going to the grocery store and fucking picking up whatever's on the shelf. So, that's the plan, huh? That old geezer's reputation isn't just for show. The actual improvements to the Shiranui second will be along the lines of what I suggested, only about 1 billion times better. Still, Mineman's going his own way with this. His approach is entirely different from the stuff I proposed. Rather than focusing on tweaking individual components to hell and back, he's accounting for how they work together in tandem to achieve an overall net performance boost. Yep. A completely different design philosophy than what the Lockwell Martin. It hurts my brain to see these fucking McDonald's names brought to the table with the Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II.
待たせたな。
It's ready? Oh man, the smell's been driving me crazy. I'm surprised you couldn't hear my stomach growling from in there.
そうか。
Last time we were in the cafeteria, all kinds of smells drifted in the air. Now I can fully savor it. Pure, unfiltered nikujaga.
期待に添えればいいのだが。
Of course it will. Phase 2 is a knockout, so I'm hyped for the Takamura Nikujuga Phase 3. Man, I fucking flubbed that one. I had like my mustache like in my mouth. Like it fucking came over my front
貴
lip.
様が望んだものだ。
And when I went to go fucking, you know, bring my lips together to, you know, make fucking syllables, just nothing but hair. Yeah. Yeah, well, how about we dig in? I'm at my limit here.
おい。
Finally. Hello again, old friend.
せっかちだな、ゆうやは。
The smell. So sweet and nostalgic. Music and taste can bring back memories of times past. Wait. Music and taste can bring the memories of times past back to life, down to the smallest
暑い
details.
ぞ。気をつけてな。
I was half focused on like picking up my coffee cup and like couldn't read the lines. Thanks. Hmm? It's kind of hard to eat with you eyeballing me.
そうか。気にせず食べればいい。
You sure you don't want some?
早く。
What's with her? Been ever pegged as a doting home chef kind of woman. Well, whatever. Thanks for the food.
召し上がれ。
Rub-a-dub-dub, but thanks for the grub. Chew. What a beautiful doang. Whoa, this is good! This is seriously good!
本当か？
Yeah. Oh, it was good last time, but now? Oh, you knocked it out of the park!
そうか。よかった。
But man, this taste? I swear it's exactly like my mom used to make it.
どうした？ほうけるほど美味しいのか？
Eclipse. Because we're playing Total Eclipse. You know, we never really got an explanation for when, you know, Yui got fucking gatted, and she was lying fucking bleeding out on the ground. She's like, oh, look. There it is, the Total Eclipse. Still waiting for a explanation on the title. Yeah, gotta hand it to you. The way you use the pepper, complete game changer. I wonder if this is Nikujaga dragging all those memories to the surface. Last time, the other flavors were overshadowed by the pepper. Now it's all blended in with the soup. The taste is completely different yet familiar. It's like the Phase 3 improvements. The individual components synergize together to enhance the overall performance.
そうなんだ。一度下にした後、煮汁だけをゆっくり詰めてなじませるのがコツなんだ。 馴染みすぎると風味がなくなるから、具材を戻すタイミングとその後の煮込み時間が勝負でな。味が均一に染みるようお玉で煮汁をかけ回しながら頃合いを測る。
I'm taking your word on that. God damn, that sounds like a ton of work. So that's why you've been glued to that pot, huh?
ああ、フェーズ3の資料があって助かった。部屋に招待しておきながら何の相手もできなかったからな。
Don't worry about that. This has been entertaining in its own way. Kind of interesting to take a peek inside behind the scenes of my favorite dish.
ゆうやのお母様はどこでこの日本料理を覚えたのだ
You
ろ
really
う。
want to do this to yourself? It was my father's favorite thing. I figured she did it to please him or something. Actually, she never told me this was a Japanese dish.
そうか。
Of course she did it. Anyway, and please forgive me. Mom, your nikujaga is way better. Seriously. I was doubtful anything could touch that idealized taste from my memories, but lo and behold, you did it!
そうか。
Okay, I put the emphasis on that sentence a little weird. It was please forgive me, Mom. And then talking to Yui, hers is way better.
まだたくさんあるぞ。好きなだけ食べてくれ。
Are you serious? Oh, you don't mind if I eat all of it?
いいんだ。これはゆうやのために作ったんだから。
But you said you've been waiting for your chance to have dinner together, right? So come on, don't let me eat all by myself here.
ありがとう。
Hey, Yui, I've been wondering, how popular is nikujaga in Japan? Say I came to visit down the line. Can I eat this every day?
いや、ベータの進行で食料事情が悪化する前であればそれも可能だろうが。
Some nice
さすがに毎日は。
synthetic potatoes and synthetic carrots and synthetic onions. Talk about putting my foot in my mouth. Damn time I remember the US has it way easier when it comes to food. Sorry, that was insensitive of
い
me.
や、気にするな。ベータの進行前、毎日ではないが、よく母が作っていた。
Oh, you don't say. This was your mother's signature dish too?
私の母は武家の箱入り娘でな。聖火では自分で厨房に立つなど許されなかったそうなのだが、父の好物として料理番に頼み込んで教えてもらったそうだ。
Huh. So this is how a professional chef would do it.
いや、父が料理番にレシピを教えたそうだ。一般的な日本の肉じゃがには一般的な日本の肉じゃがにはいや、日本の伝統料理には
I mean, makes
胡
sense.
椒を入れないのが普通な
Well, I was about to say pepper is not really native to Japan, but neither is nikujaga, considering it's God, what's the origin behind it? I'm pretty sure it's like a bootleg version of just like straight up like European beef stew. Because potatoes, yeah, also not native to the Japanese archipelago. I'm gonna say it was the Portuguese that brought it. And then they just fucking, like, reverse engineered it because it tasted good. Oh, so your father was a samurai and had a taste for Western things? That's kind of funny in its own way.
なんでそう思う？
I mean, because in America, it's basically a crime to eat meat that hasn't been seasoned with pepper. Yup.
確かにそうかもしれない。私の父は兵装開発に従事する技官だったから、技術研修などでの要項も多かったと聞いているからな。
Salt and pepper carried my cooking like fucking nobody's business. Come to think of it, Yui, didn't you mention your father worked on the Type 74 Longblade? You should have said something after a battle against Baofeng.
ああ。いや、あまりに優也が天才だなんだと褒めるので、身内だと言い出しづらくてな。
Yeah, it would have sounded like you were fucking smug about it or gloating. Holy shit! Tell me he wasn't just involved, he freaking designed it?
ああ、そうだ。あれは、父の設計によるものだ。
God damn! So genius runs in the family, huh? Oh, yeah, that explains an awful lot.
何がだ？
No, like, you're a second generation TSF designer, right? Makes sense you'd work on both the railgun and the XFJ program.
ああ、 親子2代というより、それこそ本当の侍だった頃から武器職人の家系なんだ。昔は鉄砲や大砲、反射炉などの改良などもやっていたそうだ。
Neat. Jesus Christ. Can't even begin to imagine all those centuries of history. Oh, dude, you're like an honest-to-God princess, aren't you?
なんだ今更。よしてくれ。
Yeah, the American mindset for the span of time is a little warped compared to other countries, considering, like, most people consider American history to start, like, at the Revolution, even though, like, my family, for instance, has been in the North American continent since, like, 1680, I believe, is when my first ancestors came over. But even then, that's like 1680, that's recent, like, relative history for a lot of the world. But for a lot of people in, like, the Americas who, you know, aren't First Nations people, that's basically the beginning of fucking time. But, like, that's where you are, right? The master of the house and all that jazz. Oh, crap. Doesn't that mean you're in the same position as my late grandfather was?
日本の武家では戦前まで、つまりアメリカとの戦争前まで原則的に家督は長男が継ぐものとされていたんだ。
Really? Man, Japanese sure love their feudal traditions.
ああ、実はその慣習は未だ武家社会に根強く残っているのだが、父は養子を取らず、一人娘だった私を家督継承者にしたんだ。父が亡くなった時、親族と少し揉めたが、
Yeah,
母が
always
毅
is.
然と振る舞ってな。
I can see why bringing an
問題にさせな
illegitimate
かったん
son
だ。
into the picture would cause quite a lot of issues. So that's what happened. He was caught in the middle in a struggle between her parents and the rest of the family. Even so, she never boasted about her position or complains about the hardships she faced. She simply endures. Worlds apart from the image of the typical sheltered aristocrat born with a silver spoon. From now on, I should watch my words around her.
ゆうや、
Also, I could probably go in the codex to find out, but it's pretty clear in this timeline the, you know, like all the branch families didn't get pruned after the Second World War. That was one of the conditions of Japan's surrender to the US in our timeline, was that pretty much like all the branch families of the imperial line got pruned, so it was pretty much only the direct imperial family left. Like, I think it was like down to, don't quote me on this, but it was really close, like first cousins only or something. And that's proving to be an issue now for the current imperial line, because they were fucking running out of people to marry. Because of, like, Japanese succession laws, it's like you can only marry into the aristocracy, and if you marry out, you're removed from inheritance. Except, you know, it's been about 100 years since then, and the only people left are, you know, first cousins. And, you know, it's getting to the point, you're gonna start Habsburging it. And, you know, that's not great for the longevity. So they're kind of in a tight spot. What's up?
話のついでと言っては
But clearly
なん
with
だ
all
が
this fucking extended
今度
royal
は
guard fucking
ゆうやの家族
shenanigans
の
and like the
話を
five like
聞かせてもらって
houses, yada
いい
yada.
か。
This timeline's MacArthur probably left that out. Fair's fair. Only natural the conversation would end up here. I don't mind sharing, just don't expect some grand epic, or you're in for a
い
disappointment.
や、その、ゆうやの、その、
About my father, right?
ああ、そうだな。
Knew we were gonna get to this point sooner or later.
気分を害したのなら詫びる。だが、
Nah, don't worry about it.
その、なんというか、同じ日本人として、
Honestly, there isn't much I could tell you. The man bailed on us before he was even born. The only thing I heard from Mom was how he was this awesome samurai. Not like I was really in the mood to listen most of the time. I don't even know what he looked like. Mom didn't keep a single picture of him. my grandfather, some of my relatives are to be believed, the guy was a real deadbeat. Total piece of shit. And since he didn't even bother trying to contact us even once, I guess I believed them well enough.
そうか。ゆうやのお母様とはどこでどうやって知り合ったんだ？
Yeah, beats me. Other than the samurai stuff, she never really bothered much with the specifics.
そうか。軍の調査はどうだった？聞かれたこともあったと思うが。
Yeah, having a foreign national as a close relative like that can affect stuff like security clearances. I declared I was the son of a single mother, which doesn't raise any eyebrows in America. Besides, my grandfather was a bit of a celebrity in the military circles. Bridges is a name that carries a lot of cash? I know it's not like cash like dollar bills, but more like it has stock to it. I would just say it carries a lot of weight. I don't know why they translate it as cash. Nobody would dare hire a private investigator to dig into things.
そうなのか。
Sorry, I'd love to tell you more. That's about all I know.
ああ、いや。
But if you must know, I don't care about my father anymore. I don't care who he is or where he went. Put it all behind me. Well, I guess I have you guys to thank for it. Rather than spending so much time and energy with the deadbeat piece of shit living rent-free inside my head, I should have lived with my eyes firmly set on the present. I should have been there to protect my mom, and I should have protected the things important to her. I was desperate to distance myself entirely in mind and spirit from my father, but in doing so, I trampled all over Mom's feelings for the guy, and the fact that she gave birth to me.
ミラを殺したのはお前だ。
Honestly... oh, fuck. What was that? My throat. I'm fine. Oh, God, that's the thing about black coffee. It just fucking dries out your throat. Honestly, I was the worst son she could have asked for. Couldn't even make things right. Before she died, I had a chance.
そうだったのか。
Mom never even tried to look for my father. She never badmouthed him, never cast herself as the victim. Instead, she told me when I was a little kid that I had samurai blood in my veins, and that I should be proud of that. From what my grandfather and other folk talked about him, from the way my grandfather and other folk talked about him, you'd think he was the Antichrist. The most despicable scum to ever walk God's green earth. And me? I was only too happy to join the chorus. But not Mom. She never faltered. She defended him until her last breath. Alone. These same folks when they decided Mom was just clinging to the past, too stubborn to move on. And guess what? I thought the same thing too.
ゆうや。
Should have listened to her. Should have taken her words seriously.
Oh.
When I was a kid, I used to think Mom was miserable because of me, because I was half Japanese. So I wanted to stick the middle finger up the assholes who discriminated against us by joining the army and becoming a model American citizen, making my mom happy in the process. But from her perspective, I was going out of my way to deny my Japanese heritage, my father's heritage. And that came as a shock to her, since all my life she worked tirelessly to convince me my father was a good man, and there was nothing wrong with being half Japanese, despite the abuse we got. She looked so miserable back then. Now I know why. So when I tried your Nikujaga for the first time, everything started to fall into place. My favorite food was a Japanese dish all along. Imagine that. See, Mom used to call it Mom's Special. Probably because I hated my father so much, she decided I wouldn't eat something I know comes from
で
Japan.
はお母様は嘘をついてまでゆうやに日本のものをお父様の好物を伝えようと。
And that's the gist of it. Man, she must have been over the moon when she saw how much I liked it. Ah, son of a bitch. I was only trying to make her happy, but I only made her more miserable. I owe her the world, and I can never pay her back. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to yell.
すまない。私が立ち入ったことを聞きすぎたから。
That's fine. Getting out in the open actually helps organize things in my head. Sorry to bring the mood down.
いや、それはいいんだ。でも、もう一つだけ聞いていいか。
Huh? Do you even need to ask for permission at this point?
ゆうやのお母様がそこまで思いを貫けたのはなぜだと思う？
Well, to put it simply, because she was still in love with him.
それはもちろんだ。ただ、それだけの強い意志を持ち続け、探しもせずにゆうやを育て続けた。だとすれば、別れなければならない、やむにやまれぬ事情があった
Some reason she
の
couldn't,
ではないか。
go looking for him even though she loved him so much. Yeah, I see what you mean. For all I know, you could be right. Guess Yui can better understand what was driving Mom's actions. Woman's intuition is one hell of a thing. If that really is the case, I've wasted my entire life going down the wrong direction. Yui? Are you crying or something?
いや、私は嬉しいんだ。
Huh?
ゆうやのお母様はゆうやを誇りに思っていたと思う。
は？
だからこそ貴様が米軍という道を選んだことも反対しなかった。たとえ自分の意に沿わないものであろうと、子が自ら選んだ道、
Yeah, good moms are like
それ
that.
を大切にしたかったに違いない。
Won't say all moms.
我が子に嘘をつく責任を負ってまで肉じゃがを食べさせ、おじい様に逆らってでもお父様をかばい続けたお母様であれば、なおさらそう考えるだろう。その結果、ゆうやはお母様の思いにたどり着いた。
No sense beating yourself up over the
あれ
past.
だけ頭ごなしに否定していた日本を認め、皆に助けられ、そして今度はゆうやが皆を助けようと必死になっているじゃないか。ゆうやのお母様は
Not the giant piece of shit you tell yourself you are.
なぜなら私ですら嬉しいんだ。同じ日本人というだけの私ですら心からゆうやのお父様を信頼し愛していたお母様がそれを喜ばないはずがない。
Man, from Yuya's perspective, she's like, you must be like, wow, this fucking... She's super invested in this for some reason. Yui.
許せ。私に涙する資格など。
Oh, thank you. You're talking a whole lot of sense, Yui. I think Mom would have been thrilled to hear it. What's wrong?
良い頃合いだろう。
A good time? For what? We getting everything out in the open? Everything? Well, that came as a surprise. Can't believe how much Yui sympathized with my mother. That would be one thing, but to even cry for her? Oh, this is so weird. Never talked about this before, not even with my girlfriends.
待たせたな。
No worries.
ゆうや、これを。
Isn't this a katana? Hey, is this real?
以前ゆうやに日本の剣術を教えてほしいと頼まれたことがあった。覚えているな。
Yeah, we couldn't even get started thanks to that terrorist attack and you getting shot. What about it?
実はゆうやに詫びなければならないことがある。
What are you talking about?
すまなかった。あの時私は貴様に剣術を教えるつもりはなかったのだ。
Ouch. What?
剣術の習得は生半可ではなく、長
Yeah,
ければ一
you
生かか
can't
る
pick
も
it
の
up in
だ。
a week.
計画期間に得られるものなど付け焼き場に過ぎず、実質的な意味は皆無。ゆうやの情熱に冷や水を浴びせたくなかった私は迷った。だが行き詰まりは落胆を呼び、生病法はかえって戦績を落とす結果となる。
Mm-hmm.
あの時私は XFJ 計画の完遂を優先した。 メインテストパイロットのメンタルの低下を恐れ、決断を先延ばしにしたんだ。許せとは言わない。ただ、詫びることだけは認めてほしい。
Water under the bridge. You did exactly what any other lead developer would have done, so it's not like I blame you or anything. Come on, stop bowing your
あり
head.
がとう。そう言ってもらえると、少し気が楽だ。
Like I said, water under the bridge. So, what's the deal with the katana?
ああ。あの日以降、テロリストとの戦い、そして、レッドシフト阻止戦。私は優也と戦場を共にし、自分の考えが杞憂だと悟った。貴様は、戦術機動剣術の身につけるべきを実践において学び、それを日々磨き続けている。剣術とは本来、型や流派によるものではなく、
Mm-hmm.
己の腕を磨き、敵を倒すことを源流とする。
If it works, it works.
つまり、独自の剣術があれば、それこそが新たな流派となるのだ。
Doesn't matter if you fucking know 1,000 techniques if you can't do anything in actual combat with them.
たとえ髪の毛一本ほどの刹那であっても、敵よりも早く刀を振り下ろし、その一撃で仕留めることこそ極。二立ち目はない。そして最も重んじるべきは、剣術を行使する者に宿る精神性。
Mm-hmm.
それにおいても貴様は、自ら試練を克服し、救恩に報いようと、あまねく手を差し伸べ、十二分な資格を得た。
Follow your heart.
すなわち貴様は、真に命を懸けた試合において、その、真、義、体を実践し、本質を得得したんだ。
Trial by fire. Pass with flying colors.
この刀は、免許皆伝の証。
Baller.
私は優也の死でもなく、事実、何の指南もしてはいない。
You know, the Air Force has swords too, but they're fucking
受け取ってほ
cringe.
しい。
They tried to sell them to us in basic. It was awful. Like, all right, you're almost time for graduation now. Moving on to like the fucking, like the gift shop. If you want the shitty fucking stainless steel stamped sword with like an airman's coin in it, or like a shield with your family crest. And it's like, you don't have one? Well, just go see these fine folk over here, and they'll like do a little genealogy search and find it for you, and it'll only cost $59.99. It's awful. One of the downsides of being one, like, I was about to say the newest branch, but Space Force is that now, is the extent of branch history is really short, only like 75 years, so there's not much to build off of, so all these fucking cringe lords are out here just trying to peddle their shit. And it's like, this is awful. But some people still went for it, and I'm like, you guys are fucking morons. But isn't it yours?
ああ、そうだ。
For a samurai, remember the royal guard. The blade represents their soul. Barely done my research, and even I know that. Are you completely sure it's okay for me to take this?
高村は、五石家の一つ。高司から分家独立した家柄。代々の当主は、武と忠をもって、歴史を駆け抜けてきた。高村家の当主たる者は、その伝統を守り、後代に伝えていかねばならない。
I mean, if we want to get technical, you know, you technically should be the family head.
貴様に言われるまでもなく、
Older
剣
male.
に託す魂の重さは、
That's just how
理解している。
lines of succession work. Yes.
だからこそ、受け継ぐべき者がそれを授かる。それが自然であり正しい。剣の道とは、力に任せた波動ではない。刀は抜かぬ方が強い。
Mm-hmm.
それを心に留め、抜くときは容赦せず。この刀を見るたびに思い出してくれ。
Yep. The whole one sword keeps another in its sheath kind of thing. I got it. I'll gratefully accept this.
ありがとう。
Huh. It's way heavier than it looks. How the hell did you go lugging this thing around every day?
それは、命と魂の重みだ。
You've got that right. This design is a work of art. I could lose myself looking at every little detail.
いかに軍事基地内とはいえ、そのまま持ち歩くのはさすがに問題がある
you
だろ
can't
う。
do that.
この刀袋に入れていけ。
Good idea. Hey, Yui?
なんだ
I've got something for you too. Here you go.
これは
I don't know, I can't see it. Thank you for today.
そんな、私は。
Come on, just take it. Don't know if it suits your taste though.
ありがとう。開けてもいいか？
Go ahead, it's yours.
それにしても、いつの間に。
While you're picking out the ingredients, you're not back at full health yet, but still, you're supposed to be celebrating your recovery, right?
そうか。綺麗な串。
You didn't tell me what you wanted, so I just went ahead and picked something myself.
どうしてゆうやが
Cause you got real fucking messy hair. Well, I always remember Mom fawning over this comb she had. It was a gift from my father. This one looks kind of similar. Besides, I thought it would suit you.
ゆうやのお母様に父様が。
That's pretty much it, yeah. No, to be honest, I didn't expect we'd be talking about my mom or my life story when I bought it. Sorry, the mood's got kind of heavy, huh? Whoa, what's wrong? Damn, I knew the mood was too heavy. My bad.
ありがとう、ゆうや。大切にする。一生大切に。
Cool, but, are you sure you like it? I still have the receipt.
いいんだ。これがいい。
If you say so.
ありがとう、ゆうや。父様の形見。高村家当主の証たる。非を
Oh, that's a sick name for a blade.
かの者に託しました。これにて、斧が瞬別といたします。
You,
今さらマッチングテストをやる意味があるのか。
you planning on giving up your spot?
プラーフカの持続時間は極端で、
Planning on abdicating?
精度も低い。試験を繰り返すたびに、明確に能力が減退してきている。辞退したらどうだ？
Also gonna cause a lot of issues for you if you do that, because then all of a sudden he has a title of nobility, and you can't be a US citizen if you're a noble.
惰弱な者は、栄光ある我が軍に必要ない。貴様の存在は、イーニアにも負担をかけている。本来、一度で済む試験を二度やらねばならない。不憫だと思わないか？あの子。どちらが重要なのか、自分の立場をわきまえるんだ。
Say her name. It's like Martika? Martika? I think that was it. She's kind of a bitch, ain't she?
計画は私が完遂する。そのために私は存在する。
Also, like,
邪魔者。
weirdly
排除させて。
symbolizes like Priska's internal doubt as an external person.
失礼する。
Symbolism. Are the Soviets done with repairs?
そんな恨みがましい目で見んのって。お預け食らってる分、こっちはお楽しみがいっぱいだろ。
Yeah, yeah. But seriously, it took them forever to do a simple over G checkup and the requisite maintenance. I don't think there's something else going on.
まあ、フレームの強化ぐらいはしてるかもな。あとは A 氏のメンタル的な部分は最近会ってないみたいじゃん。
Yeah, seems like they're forbidden from crossing to the other side of the fence. Soviet's gonna Soviet, I guess.
ああ、なんとかしてこいよ、言うよ。そんな理由で調子を落としたこと、私は認めねえぞ。
I don't think it's that simple. That much wouldn't throw them off their game.
おかしいの。クリスカも、このままだと、いらなくなっちゃうの。私も、クリスカも、ダメになっちゃう。
Can't get why she phrased. I can't get the way she phrased it out of my mind. My mind. My God, I'm dying. Under psychic attacks. Got to get my tinfoil hat on. Something's going on. That Marquita woman is at the center of it. Really hope there's nothing wrong with Kriska and Ania. Oh! Don't like that. Didn't like those buildings fucking flickering at the bottom of the screen. And don't like that flashing screen either. Epilepsy
交通
warning.
係数低下。これ以上はレベル維持が不可能となります。
アンプルは正常に打ち込めたのだな。
限界値まで投薬しています。
追加で3単位だ。早くしろ。
ですが、これ以上はシシナ少尉にまで影響が。
その見極めをするのは私だ。早くやれ。
はっ。
It's been a while since we've seen the active Eagles.
スカーレットツインかな。
何か疑問でも？
いや、見慣れちまったせいなのか、全然すごいとは思えないんだよ
同感ね。
Yeah.
付け加えるなら、明らかにこの間のエレメント戦とも違うわ。
調整って点を差し引いてもかなり妙だ。気迫もキレも何もね。
Yeah, none of that weird fucking bloodlust.
な。もしかして複雑って言っても後ろに計測機積んでるだけじゃねえのか。乗ってるのは補充されたイーダル正体の奴らでさ。
That's fair.
計測器はさておき、補充人員の訓練をあんな風にやる理由ある？
帰ってくる。
コマンドポストよりアルゴス3、4、各機当該区域はただいまをもって侵入禁止となった。
Okay.
速やかに。
いやいや、ここ干渉地帯だけど。
アルゴス3、その干渉地帯を含む隣接した演習場一帯の使用をソ連軍が申請、即時許可された。
Damn.
繰り返す。速やかに退去せよ。
アルゴス3了解。
Don't go busting airspace.
何を追っ始めよってんだよ。
アルゴス4、了解。見せたくないものがあるんでしょ。
Yeah, don't be
ハ
breaking
ンガーも一
MOAs.
緒。演習内容も筒抜けじゃあね。ソ連軍の申請に即時許可が下りるのもそういう事情だと思うわよ。さあ帰りましょう。
Yep, recon flight over.
日程修正がこちらの負担になったことを理解してもらいたいな。
I don't think Sandek is very understanding to your issues.
それ
I
に
don't think
関
he
しては了
cares.
承するが、コーコンの計画は第24次補正後を予定していたはずだが。
A what?
補正後では作戦に間に合わない。現在被験体は精神、肉体ともに安定。最適の状態なんだ。先行被験体で収集した戦闘データが同期できることも判明している。第3計画中に成功した実験を進めるだけで難易度も高くない。
Yeah? I mean, Alternative 3 had a UN budget. You guys are just doing this on the side.
いつ問題が発生するかもわからないんだ。今のうちに処置
Completely
してお
different
きたい。
things.
コーコンの使用可能時間は長くはないはずだが。
平均生存時間を超える前に次の素材が揃う段取りになっている。問題は何もない。許可をいただこうか。大尉
What are you guys up to? God damn!
へえ、図面で見た時よりごっつい感じだな。
Yeah, it looks like a mean machine.
そうね。
Color me surprised. Doesn't resemble the Black Widow 2 that much. Rather, looks like the logical evolution of the Shiranui seconds.
やあやあ、皆さんお揃いで。
ご機嫌ね。
まあ
Yeah,
ね
well, it's still
Ah,
built off the
そうだ、
frame of the
ゆうや。
Shiranui second, so. What?
完成ユニットだけど複座にして後部席に計測器積んでるからよ。
Ooh.
データ収集急がねえとイーダルとの演習に間に合わないからさ。
Alright.
しかしまるでブラックウィドウ2の開発を体験できたみたいで楽しかったわ。
If you like the Black Widows too so much, go put a ring on it.
だって
What if you
俺に
could?
言わせりゃ
Don't
歴史
get
に
it, man.
翻弄された世界最強戦術機だぜ。ドクトリンの転換さえなければラプターの地位を勝ち取ったのはそいつだったかも
Like
し
I
れ
said,
ないん
this is
だ。
the shit nerds love the most.
そういうのかっこいいじゃん。キュンとくるじゃん。
まともに寝てないからハイになってるんだな。
Yeah, go have like some fucking something to eat and go take a nap. He isn't. Believe it or not, this is what Vincent's been like since this is what Vincent's been like from the start when TSS were involved.
だけどハイネマンさんも満足だろうな。こんなところで YF にかけた思いをもう一回注げるんだから。
That's not quite what's happening here, isn't it? Only the frame is
い
somewhat.
や実はそうでもないんだよなこれが。
How so?
ブラックウィドウ2がアメリカ軍機にしては珍しく近接格闘戦まで考慮された機体だったのは知ってるか？
Okay, keep going.
ブラックウィドウ2は多任務戦術機だった。性能面で言えば間違いなく歴史に名を残しただろう戦術機だ。近接、遠距離、集団格闘戦、何でもござれの万能機としてな。
Okay, so it was more like an F-35 kind of style jet than, F-22.
で、この特性はタイプ94も同じだ。ポジションごとに装
And
備
then
を
in
変
that
える
frame
こ
of
とで
thought, the
近接
22's
にも
more in
遠
line
距
with
離に
like
も対応できる
16
機体として設計されている。この2機は基本思想が似ている。ということは基本構造にも共通点がある。
じゃあハイネマンを起用したのは最初から技術流用を狙ってということかしら。
流用というとわからないけど
Repurpose.
似せるつもりがあったのは間違いないだろうな。もっともそれも簡単な話じゃないけどな。現に XFJ 計画でのタイプ94回収はフェーズ2止まりで、あとは日本に戻ってから時間をかけてやるつもりだったんだろう。ところがここで誤算が生じたと。
Alright, Vincent,
一つは
spell it all out
どこ
for
かの
us.
開発兵士が非常に優秀なせいで次から次へとネガを発見し潰していくもんだからデータの
Okay.
集積が異常な速さで進んだこと。もう一つはソ連の上手な売り込みに帝国軍上層部の一部がコロッと騙されたかどうかも知らないが目移りしちゃったことだな。
上手な売り込み。確かにそうね。兵士の技量を機体性能であるかのごとく見
You
せている
too
節
can
はある
put the
もんね。
most unskilled new fucking trainee off the lot into this machine and boom, wow, world-class pilot right
そん
there.
なわけでハイネマンさんは本気だぜ。モジュールの完成度はかなり高いし
Bunch of fucking
リ
snake
エル
oil
クトに勝つ
salesmen.
戦術機を作るって意気込みもはっきり感じる。結姫だって相当なもんだ。正直声をかけるどころか近づくのも怖い時がある。とにかく確実に言えることは多少見かけが変わってもこいつは間違いなく94セカンドだってことと、こいつをここまで育てたのはお前だってことだよユウヤ。こいつは絶対にソ連に勝てるポテンシャルを持ってる。お前も持てる全部を注ぎ込んでこいつの
I'll take
完
your word for
熟
it for now
頼む
until
ぜ。
we see it in action. Yeah, bro. I'll kick their asses. Wait and see. Hello? Sir?
へえ。奥の手を出してきたってわけ。
Who the fuck is Keith?
ずいぶんと体格がいいですね。パワータイプにくら替えあるか。
見かけで判断すると痛い目に合いそうな典型ね。
Pretty sure he came over with the Infinities, but
何にしてもソ連家
Just
の
haven't
対
seen
決
him
は
do
見物
anything.
だわ。
transferring pilot control settings. Transmission complete. All agree.
着座情報転送完了を確認。
整理兵は94セカンド周辺より退避せよ。
こちらアルファチーム 木付整備兵の点呼完了。異常なし。
整備兵の撤収完了を確認。機体起動を開始せよ。
Copy that. Initiating startup sequence. Engine output idle. Engine voltage all green.
94セカンド。式電圧異常なし。ジャンプユニット起動。
Copy that. Activating jump units. Gantry lock confirmed. Firing up jump units. Stable at 30% output.
ジャンプユニット起動を確認。出力 30% にて安定。
Flight control surfaces all green. Tailed miner operation nominal. Jump units good to
ジ
go.
ャンプユニット異常なし。出力関連チェック完了。
ハイネマンさん。
いいかな、高村中尉。
はい。
Might as well.
ガントリー解放。
コマンドポストよりアルゴス1。ガントリーロック解除。
Ooh, very nice.
アルゴス1、カタパルト接続完了。進路クリア。
高村中尉。君から発信許可を。
You have the honors.
ありがとうございます。コマンドポストよりアルゴス1。発信を許可する。
Huh, you're not the one who can authorize takeoff clearances. Though, you know, weird test settings, maybe she is, I don't know. Argus 1, roger that. Shiranui's second, blast off!
Checkpoint 3、マイナス 1.52。
Alright, already making better time. Awesome! So this is what the Shiranui second is really capable of? This thing is lightning fast! Flying by the seat of my pants! At a speed where if I make a single mistake, this brand new machine will be a mere smear on the wall. The sense of stability and security provides is something else. Shiranui second really is the best of both worlds. Pull off some good old-fashioned American maneuvers effortlessly, while retaining the characteristic agility of Japanese TSFs. I can take tight turns like this machine were on rails. I mean, this was supposed to be a hard curve, but I practically sailed through. You're a monster, partner!
チェックポイント4、マイナス 1.98。
いい数字だね。もう何日か登場しなければこの数値にはならないと思っていたよ。
It's like riding a bike.
そうですね。ブリッジ少尉は有能ですから。
You know, he just hopped on a slightly different bike. I was planning to do a quick shakedown run, so I didn't bring a chaser. Oh, but that was a mistake. I'm in the mood for a little light sparring right now. Bring it on. Alright, let's see how far I can push this baby. Ah, crap. Took it a little too far. Argus 1 here. I burned through all my propellant. Unfortunately, I need to return to base
コマ
now.
ンドポスト了解。
報告を続けたまえ。
今日は昨日の最低値を下回った。もはやベアチェナーを試験に使う意味はない。すべての試験は代替可能だ。改良体の状態は安定しているので、交換による計画への支障はない。
原因は判明したのか。
ビアチェナーの思念審査にある種の転写現象が起きている可能性がある。わかりやすく表現するとトラウマのようなものだ。
Sure.
そのトラウマのため、被験体間の精神同調と精神的自己相似性が作用せず、吸収合一化を阻害しているのではないかと考えられる。
Okay, so I'll give you a different hypothesis. She's developed too much individuality to be able to, you know, synchronize. Because, you know, blank slate, boom, no problem, syncing up. But, you know, two different people kind of mushing together, it doesn't quite gel.
もともと 指向性タンパクと薬物の併用による感情統制技術は完璧ではない。このような障害が発生する可能性を以前から指摘しており。
ベリャーエフ氏に
なんだ。
仮に彼女の記憶を全て消去した場合、一からやり直すことは可能か？
不可能だな。記憶抹消で対処できるレベルのトラウマであれば、定期調整で修正されているはずだ。
ではビャーチェナワはすでに研究素体として欠陥品であると？
原因をビャーチェナワだけに限定して推測した場合はそうなる。
Well.
ごくわずかだがシェシチナが原因という可能性も否定できない。その場合ビャーチェナワの精神因子をシェシチナが異物と認識し無意識に排除していると推測される。
この実験からビャーチェナワを外す場合、その後はどうするつもりか？
Recycle the materials.
危機管理プログラムの臨床試験に使用し、その影響や効果の経過観察を行う。
The what?
あれを量産するなら絶対に外せない試験。
So human trials, gotcha. Oh, fuck my life. I'm a mountain's worth of paperwork, and no matter how much I write, it doesn't seem like I'm making a dent on the damn thing. Here I am, giggling to myself like a little schoolgirl. Kriska.
Yuya.
Hey, you. Long time no see.
そうだな。
You sound down. Everything okay?
それは。いや、問題ない。
You know, it's okay to not be okay.
おかしいの。クリスカも、このままだと、いらなくなっちゃうの。私も、クリスカも。
You know, it could always just affect. That'd be cool. Hey, mind if I ask you something?
なんだ?
You heard of this chick, Marquita? Who is she?
マーティカに会ったのか?
I sure did. After you guys beat my ass black and blue in that element level battle. I was chatting with Ania, you know, the usual, and she appeared out of nowhere. Then she tried to drag Ania away against her will, and I had to stop her. Man, she's got that whole Ice Queen thing down pat. Reminds me of how a certain someone used to be. I hadn't seen her face around before, so I was wondering if she's a new addition to Idol or something. Come to think of it, you two look really similar. I thought that might just be me being a dumbass. The first time I saw the Baofeng guys, I had trouble telling them apart. How? They all look completely different, like not even just face-wise, hairstyles. She's not biting, huh? Something must be weighing on her mind.
マーティカがなぜイニアを?
And the team battle was scheduled for the next day, so if you ask me, I think she was worried about information leaks. That, or if she's just a stickler for the rules. Still, something Ania said back then has been bothering me. Something about you and her not being needed anymore. It's you that's been off your game recently, right? Well, even if you're underperforming, you guys still bring the heat. I'm sure Ania was just making a mountain out of a molehill. Still, can't help but worrying about you two. And the thing is, she has good reason to be worried now.
どういうことだ?
Come on, don't play dumb. Talking about the Shiranui's second phase 3.
ああ、演習中に飛んでいたのは見た。確かに挙動がいつもと違っていたな。
The entire point of the phase 3 enhancements was to beat the Burkettes, and no, I'm not exaggerating.
それは戦術機開発としては間違った施策ではないのか?
Nah, phase 3 improvements were baked into the plan from the start, and the timeline was just brought forward. It's gonna take me a while longer to get used to how the machine handles, but then it's time for a rematch. I'm not trying to talk big game, but I'm not the same jobber I was last time. Underestimate me at your own peril.
油断などしない。私はいつでも全力で挑んでいる。
Good. That way I can kick you off your perch and steal your job for myself.
何
I admit, you guys are pretty damn great. But it's not gonna go your way this time. You'll have to come at me at least 110%, or your ass is gonna end up like the cold gray streets of Mother Russia. Chill, I'm only joking. For the most part.
結果を出せない時のことは言われなくてもよくわかっている。不安を煽っても無駄だ。
Wait, I didn't...
私はどんなことがあっても負けない。負けてはならない。優也だからといって。
Hey. What did I even say this time? A little shit talk never killed nobody. Yeah, something's definitely weighing on her mind. Alright, and with those upgrades done, and, you know, a little getting ready for the rematch, that's where we're gonna end it here for today, because I still haven't eaten yet, and I have a long trip on the road up ahead, so I don't want to be dying and have to stop for, like, food somewhere in the middle of Connecticut. So, yeah, once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. I'll see you all next time for the next episode of MUV LUV Total Eclipse in, like, a week for me, but for you guys, no delay in upload schedule this time, unless I plan on being stuck home for, like, 2 weeks. Because right now, I have, like, yeah, with this video going up, it's just over, the next, like, 15 days of videos already planned out, so don't forget to come back next time. Love you guys. Bye.